Friends and enemies. Sorry, 1 second. Sick, that's not allowed. Tell your body to get better or else. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people are in possession of souls. Day 2 of being. Well, actually, for me, it's like day 3. Dolly's on day 2. We've both come down with normal people sick. I feel like sometimes I do complain about like colds and stuff, but this is not. I had to lie down earlier because the room was spinning. We are often plagued with mental health and shit like that. Dolly is obviously chronically ill and disabled, so obviously they deal with a number of symptoms at the same time. I can't remember the last time I had a cold, and oh boy, is this a cold. The good news is the arthritis in my left foot is no longer playing up. Because I didn't know this. We did a little bit of a Google. I am prone to gout/arthritis in my left foot. It's a thing that I deal with on a regular basis. It can be processed via diet. It can be me eating the wrong thing and it just goes pop and then I'm in pain. But as it turns out, if you get a cold, it's like an inflammatory, your body just goes like, I am inflamed, and through no fault of my own, my foot was killing me yesterday. Good news is, after what was basically a sleepless night, Dolly was up most of the night, not being sick or anything, just being like, just sort of awake, unable to rest. I was also awake because every time I rolled over, my foot hurt. I got up about 4 a.m., took a painkiller and went back to bed. I think I was up then solidly until about maybe 9, got out of bed. It's been a day. It's been a whole time, so we're taking another chill one today. I could have played Digimon, but I just wasn't firing. I'm not firing on all cylinders. So the disclaimer is also in chat. RightBigChimken might not be at his best. RightBigChimken might say stuff and it just sort of trails off. RightBigChimken might sit here in silence for a couple of minutes. And RightBigChimken might have to make frequent breaks. And also, based off the fact that yesterday I was like, I'm amazed that I made it through a 4-hour stream. If I'm here in 4 hours, I'll be very surprised. But we're going to do our best today. I hope you've had a good day, chat. I did some editing. I did some sitting. I did some lying down. Other than that, I have very little to report. I posted a nice thing in the Discord of our cat just chewing on nothing. I was lying in bed this morning and he was like purring away. You know that sort of... I'm not sure you'll have ever experienced this if you've never like cohabited with a cat. But George, when he gets particularly purry, and this is already too hot, George, when he gets particularly purry, gets like this nose whistle. So you know when he's really, really happy because you get this like weird sort of like vibrating nose whistle alongside. So he was doing that in bed this morning. I was like, I'm going to take a video of this to record it and post it in the Discord. He also does this thing. We've always put it down to the fact that he has pica, which is like consumption of plastics. We have to hide all plastics from that animal. Otherwise he will just consume them because he likes the sensation of them between his back teeth. That's what pica is, or something along those lines. He's also developed this thing semi-reasonably, like not that quite some time ago now, where he'll just chew nothing. And we've always put it down to the fact that if me and DollyWhiskers are like in bed and he's like snuggled up with us, shouldn't it be maraudering, not marauds? Sicky Marauds 4. If it was marauding, it would be Sicky goes marauding. Sicky marauds for if it had a word before it, it would be different, but it's not. I don't know. Stop questioning my titles. And I also know you've been talking to my wife because my wife was like, shouldn't your title be maraudering? And I had to sort of Google the fact that maraudering isn't even a word and they were trying to trick me. So, shush. Either way, it isn't maraudering. No, it is not maraudering, Sky. Maraudering isn't a word. Marauding is a word. Marauds is a word. Maraudering, not a word. Somebody's gonna prove me wrong any second, I'm sure. We're just gonna move on. I'm gonna do some more of that food game that I've been enjoying the last few days. Let me just put this on half volume because the menu music of this does get a bit repetitive after a while. Okay, and let's get Google up. I also need to whiz through chat real quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Everybody, Sky, congratulations on the first. DollyWhiskers, welcome in. Jura, hello. I hope you're having a good day. DollyWhiskers with the hydrate. You've seen me. I did drink that tea. I'm not gonna drink it again. Vadim, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Sky, thank you for returning your lavender egg and borrowing an emerald mist egg. Sky with the applause, thank you. Boxy, nice to see you. Always a pleasure, my friend. Ben, I didn't watch the beginning of Hytale, so it's on my list after Animal Crossing stream. I'm currently watching, but I want to say hello and I love you all. There's no story to Hytale, Bennett, but I appreciate you being here. Sky, I don't know how you are able to put... Yeah, Sky is living in -12 right now. Boxy DM'd me in the middle of the night saying the cat tried to get into bed because it was like a -11. You all live in scary places. DollyWhiskers has returned their champagne egg and decided to borrow a windstorm egg. I don't know. I still think you're wrong. No, Sky, you're wrong. How dare you? Is the community chat... I thought I reset the community challenge. Did I not tell it to go? Did I not tell the community challenge to go? Oops. Okay, everybody, there is a community challenge available in your channel point menu. If you go to your community, if you go to the community challenge, any channel points entered into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeemed. Let's play the food game. Let's play the food game. Food, yes. I now need to close one of 30. It's under 20 here, so I'm at most... You're under 20 feet of snow. No, sorry, under -20. Yuck. Disgusting. We don't get snow here. Ooh. Ooh. I would eat both of these things. I would consume both of these things in earnest. That looks like... This dish features a hearty combination of sauerkraut cooked with an assortment of sausages, salted meats, and often potatoes. Typically, the sauerkraut is simmered in white wine or beer, along with aromatic spices like juniper berries and bay leaves. The savory meats and the tangy cabbage meld together for a rich, warming meal that is traditionally enjoyed with mustard and fresh bread. The dish is made from marinating pork in a mixture of juices, vinegar, annatto seed paste, garlic, and spices. The marinated meat is then wrapped in a banana leaf and slow roasted until tender and flavorful. The finished dish is typically served with the pickled red onions and tortilla for a delicious and traditional meal. I want to say this one is the least scary. The choucroute garni. No? I can't pronounce that one. Bunbohui, and shogogal, Azerbaijan or Vietnam. This dish is a flavorful soup featuring rice noodles and tender slices of beef or pork. It is renowned for its rich, spicy broth infused with lemongrass and a hint of fermented shrimp paste. Traditionally topped with herbs, bean sprouts, lime wedges, and chili sauce, it delivers a hearty and aromatic experience. The vibrant red color and complex flavors make it a cherished culinary delight. Shogogal sounds like it should be a D&D demon. I get that. Shogogal, like some sort of subterranean space creature. This dish is a flavorful, flaky pastry traditionally enjoyed during spring celebrations. It consists of multiple thin, delicate layers of dough infused with a vibrant blend of spices, including turmeric, cumin, and fennel seeds. Each bite delivers a fragrant and aromatic experience, offering a delightful balance of textures and taste. The golden appearance and complex spice profile make this dish a festive and cherished treat during special occasions. I'm immediately subterranean space creature. Yes, guy. Yeah. A creature from space that lives underground on an alien planet. That's a space creature. A subterranean one. Don't immediately question me. Okay, so what is the word for underground on an alien planet then? I want to go with the meats. I'm gonna have underground space creature that I'll just it's Croc-en-bouche. I think I'm not doing very well. I had a perfect run yesterday. Can I get one where I pick the wrong one every single time? The dish involves cooking ring-shaped pasta, then mixing it with a cheesy meat ragu, rich meat ragu, pizza mozzarella, layers the mixture with breadcrumbs and grated cheese in a baking dish, bake until golden and bubbly, allow it to cool slightly before serving to let the flavors meld together. Enjoy this comforting pasta bake. I mean, it does look delicious. Habashuki. Hi. Habashuki to you too. This dish is a rich, flavorful soup made with a combination of water leaf or oku. I don't like the sound of this already. Water leaf and okazi leaves, offering a healthy green base. It is commonly cooked with assorted meats like beef, goat, or fish, and often features smoked fish or stockfish. The addition of crayfish and periwinkles gives Okay, no, we've immediately lost. Guys, he ain't reading chat again. I just read Habushki. You can't spell, mate. Hi, how's it going? I just read chat that second, Nats. You've been in chat all of 2 seconds. And people are queer. People are being aggressive to me. Hey Sky, Sky. What's happening now? Nats is tonguing. What is happening? Shout out Sky. Yeah, shout out Sky. What are they gonna do about it? This dish involves placing a tamale inside a hot dog bun, then topping it with chili, add diced onions, mustard, and shredded cheese on top, optionally garnished with jalapenos and a dollop of sour cream, served hot. This sounds really good. Why it's called the mother-in-law, I don't know. Start by preparing a simple dough with flour, water, and a pinch of salt. Let it rest in a pot of boil water or broth and it's that one. No! I don't understand these options today. No, I mean, I didn't say habushuki. I meant habushki. You can't spell. You never unhold my hand, Sky. You're too much of a good girl. Too much of a bottom B. This dish involves slicing salted pork fat into thin strips and then frying them until crisp and golden brown. Once fried, the strips are drained on paper towels to remove excess oil. It is typically served hot and can be enjoyed as a savory snack or a crunchy accompaniment to meals. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that one. I hate it here. I can't spell when I spelled it correct and you didn't read it. Bro, Nats. Hi, bro. Bro. I'm not your buddy, bro. I'm not your bro, fella. I'm not your guy, pal. That's just deep fried pork slices. I would eat this. This dish features tender chunks of beef. It's a steak and ale pie. What do I need to explain? See, I'm torn here. Because one is like a side. Is the bottom of the pie soggy? No, but it's not baked in a dish, you plum. That one. That doesn't look pleasant. I don't know what that is. We're going to find out, but that doesn't look like pleasant. In my experience, you buy pies like that freestanding because the pastry on the bottom is firm. Honestly, I could be wrong. I often am. Wrong. But I've seen those pies baked freestanding where it's just like maybe tin foil. I'm not sure if that's that counts as the same thing. Quite often I'm set like if you buy them part cooked, they come in like a tin foil case which you lift the pie out of. I often am wrong. Quotad, thank you. I mean, I am. I'm not out here claiming that I'm infallible. Why are you so aggressive today? Have a Snickers. This dish is a delightful dessert made from glutinous rice flour formed into balls and filled with a mixture of crushed nuts, sesame seeds, and sugar. The exterior is typically rolled in a layer of finely shredded coconut or powdered sugar. I don't like the sound of that. But I don't like coconut. Giving it a delicate and slightly chewy texture, its subtle sweetness and nutty flavor make it a satisfying treat for those with a sweet tooth. Balao. First, ferment cooked rice with freshwater shrimp in a jar for several days, adding salt to the mixture. After fermentation, the mixture achieves a tangy flavor. Cook the fermented rice and shrimp, often frying with garlic and onions and tomatoes until aromatic. Serve as a distinctive accompaniment to other dishes for an intense, flavorful experience. This one actively scares me. I was off my introdation for like 4 days and it's back, so I have energy to be sassy again. It's my cat's first snow and I love watching him be amazed by it. You gonna let him touch it? Yeah, let him touch the snow. I don't want it to be the coconut cake, but this scares me. Hadak or Franzin... I can't pronounce that. This dish involves thinly sliced spring onions and deep frying chicken pieces until crispy. They've got my estranation. What other words he's saying? Toss the chicken with a special soy-based sauce that includes honey, garlic, and mustard. It has to be panak. This dish consists of layers of bread, ham, sausage, and steak covered with melted cheese and a rich tomato beer-based sauce. See, I want it to be this because he's reading everything wrong and saying we can't spell. To be fair, he's ill. I am ill. And Sky is being needlessly aggressive. It literally says in my title that I'm sick. Not that I can pronounce things at the best of times. But if it's not the breaded chicken here, my tism has been wrong my entire life. No, it is. Good. Don't be ill. Just be better, for fuck's sake. It's only $5 a month. Satay Pono Rogo. I'm not even going to look up what that is. A prawn roll. I like that Australia gets prawns, gets mozzarella, and gets some lettuce, shoves it in a bread roll, and it's like a dish. Ragu. Ragu. To make the dish, mix cooked peeled prawns with mayonnaise, lemon juice, and finely chopped celery. Season with salt and pepper. Split a soft roll, lightly toasted, and spread butter inside. This is just a prawn sandwich. This dish is made by sauteing... This is like the beer that was on here yesterday. This is just a prawn sandwich. This dish is made of sauteing diced meats, onions, and garlic in a large pot until browned. I have to... I'm having a terrible day of this. And I want to believe that people are going to have picked the ragu. Palate people pleaser. Who the fuck adds celery to a prawn sandwich? Slicing it finely and putting it in the mayonnaise? I don't know, maybe it's a thing. But at the same time, celery doesn't taste of anything, right? So I could understand, like, dill or, like, parsley or any of those other sort of, like, slightly leafy veggies that you associate with fish sauces. But I don't get... It does. It tastes like celery. I can't... Perhaps I've never eaten celery to understand it. Which tastes disgusting. You eat Brussels sprouts. You're going to come into my chat and belittle celery like this when you eat Brussels sprouts? Brussels sprouts taste worse. Not that I've ever tasted celery to know the difference. I do, and celery is worse. How? How? Probably eat sprouts. This frightens me. What? Does it frighten you because you are a sprout? Thank you for the contribution, Evil Sealet. Brussels sprouts in butter is delicious, and if you agree with them, you're wrong. We are no longer friends. I don't believe you. Celery is all round bad. It stinks. It tastes nasty. The texture is hairy. It just grows. Suck my fat one. What's a fat one? What does celery taste like? Celery tastes fresh, crisp, and watery with slightly salty, herbal, and subtly bitter. Do I have to try celery? Would you like a live reaction of me eating celery? Because I can organize that, potentially. Don't worry, Dolly, I will always love you. But they eat Brussels sprouts. It's all fair in love and war until you have to deal with they eat Brussels sprouts, Nats. And garlic, and I've seen them eat an onion or two. I don't know why I googled what celery tastes like it was going to reveal some mystical, like, thing to me that sort of explained it in such a way I would understand what it tastes like. Celery barely tastes like anything. It tastes crunchy. I eat onions in my Mackies. They barely count, and they're chopped so finely, and because of cutbacks, there's so few of them. Yeah, but I eat onions and garlic very often because my body rebels. Dolly, that is true. That is very true. Dolly's diet is complicated. I don't really eat chicken. I prefer beef. I can't eat that much red meat. I like beef. Don't get me wrong. I eat KFC. I have never, to this day, eaten a KFC You are copped minus straight up rings, and sometimes it's really thick. What, in McDonald's burgers? They don't finally chop them in a McPlant? Oh, okay. So the one burger on the McDonald's menu that sells itself on being plant-based has slightly more onions than the other average burgers that are sold as being meat-based. Goodness. Celery is gross, Chim. For a scale of how much I dislike celery, I would rather pick the wet hair out of the bath than eat celery. There. I won't make you eat celery, Dolly, I promise. I've somehow skipped it for 37 years of my life. I don't feel the need to start eating celery now. Let's play some Hytale anyway before I lose the will to live. Naomi is an official menace now that I am Lord Spider-Man. Spooderman. Nye, do you have a secondary hole? Celery is good though. I like it in soup. Evil Seedlet, where have you been the last few minutes? Everybody here hates celery. Evil Seedlet, you coming in with your what's the word? You coming in with your what's the like your rough take, Seedlet. Jeez, I can move on to another tank. Less yanks off cliffs. I do. You do have a secondary hole. Good to know. Jam is mid. The conserve, not the Twitch streamer. Lord of the Rings isn't a good series of films. I'm just balancing it out. I'm balancing out the global. I'm balancing out the global whatever's going on in here, right? I don't like jam, the conserve, strawberry conserve, whatever conserve it is in a jar. I like the Twitch streamer Jam. Twitch streamer Jam is one of my favorite people. And I like Jam. She's funny. They're great. But I don't like strawberry jam or any other jams for that matter. Lord of the Rings is mid. The books, fabulous. The films, overrated. And Pirates of the Caribbean, chat, isn't even a good fairground ride. Why did it spawn a multi-film franchise? Why? Can somebody explain? Because I don't get it. And if you are bothered by any of these statements, I it is what it is. Sky has been very mean to me today, so does not get a free hat. I'm gonna give Evil Seedlet the hat. Star Wars is mid. I think Star at a girl Sky. Star Wars, I think, has its place. The difficulty with Star Wars is they've all got a knob on for Jedis. The Star Wars universe, from a science fiction perspective, is reasonably interesting, but every single story, regardless of what's happened, oh, it's a Jedi. Oh, it's a Jedi. Boba Fett, Jedi. They need to get their dicks out of Jedis and onto something else, because at this point, nobody cares, and I think from the lore perspective, 3/4 of the Jedi are dead anyway. I'm just dropping spoilers for Star Wars. If you don't know Star Wars lore at this point, I'm not referencing anything recent. I apologize. Guess I'll jump off a Star Wars themed cliff. Don't worry, Nye, I'll listen to you info dump about the obscure characters. I like the obscure. Tell me about fucking Bop Bip. I like obscure characters in the Star Wars franchise. And I like the Star Wars franchise in general. I just wish they would... Can you believe that? It's Evil Seedlets. It's Evil Seedlets' hat. It definitely wasn't my wife. I like Star Wars. I just wish they would get their dicks out of Jedis and onto something slightly more interesting from elsewhere in the universe. Woke Wars is what I call it. Is Star Wars woke? I'm just yanking your chain. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I know people are like I'm pulling your eggs. I plan on playing Jedi Survivor now that I got it to work. Did you just skip my hat? No. No, look, there it is. I'll have two. I didn't. I promise. It kind of works, though. I'm kind of here for Evil Seedlet's hair and the frog hat. kind of works. Like, I'm kind of here for it. The pink of the cheeks and the pink of the hair kind of goes together. Frog tiara, yeah. Isn't Star Wars, like, actually woke, though? Anti-fascism, so, like, it's good. I don't think Star Wars is ever pitched as anti-fascist. It's just anti-bad guy. I think it comes down to the, like, the dark side, the light side, and then the original Star Wars had an entire 2 named woman. The most recent trilogy starred a woman, so yeah, way more woke than it used to be. What do you think the fucking Empire is? No, but there's occupying forces, which doesn't necessarily mean it's fascism. Like, there's occupying force. It could be a war film. It doesn't mean it's fascist. Wow, if you don't think it's Antifa, you haven't watched the same films as I. Yes, the bad guys are stormtroopers. The Empire is literally modeled after Nazis. She's stormtrooper. Okay, I don't know enough about Star Wars, seemingly. But the entire is it modeled after Nazis? I mean, the outfits. Maybe I'm just wrong and I'm going to stop talking. If Star Wars is fascist, fine. Fine? I'm not sure that's the right way to put it. If you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you have done something cool that you would like to share with the class, I would love to hear about it. They eradicate religion, force political regimes on people who don't join them, and do genocides. I have a video of my cat in the snow for the first time on the Discord. No worries, Ben. I'll have a look after stream. The Empire could not possibly be more fascist. Then I take it all back. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm ill. I've existed today. That's my achievement. I also have existed. And then when I could no longer exist, I went and had a lie down and I spooned a cuddly toy. And then Dolly thought I was asleep. But Dolly, noticing that I'd been lied down on the bed still for a while, came and put a blanket over me. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Don't get me wrong, I just like, I get that people like, sorry, it's just not for me.
Cosmic Mush Mom just raided.
Mush, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and today I am barely through my intro, and I've been live for 34 minutes. I hope you're having a good stream. I saw you restarted Hytale today. Was there any particular reason why? But welcome in, Raiders. I'm ill, and my brain is currently just gone, what do I usually say at this point? How was stream? Tell me everything about it. Did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? I just want to know. I just want to know about you and your life and the goings on in and around that experience. Man who doesn't know enough about insists he does. Nah, they're all being horrible to me. Raiders, save me from my own community. They're all being big old meanies. They should be all gathered around me, cuddling me through my sickness. I'm going to play you a raid trailer. If you need to raid and run, please do so. Otherwise, no, I'm saying this all wrong. The game was acting up, so I uninstalled, reinstalled. I'm having a rough time, to be honest. Brain bad, but I'm doing my best. I'm really sorry that your brain is struggling. More importantly for you especially, make sure you take some time for yourself. Self-care is sexy in 2026. I have days like that. I'm not going to pretend to be a therapist and sort of try and fix them for you in the short term. But I will say, I think you're pretty cool. When I've been in your chat and sort of engaged with you, you've come across as a very nice person. And I hope whatever you're going through right now, you recover very quickly. I'm going to play your raid trailer. If you like what you see, feel free to stick around, because I will just be bumbling through Hytale. But if this puts you off me forever, that is perfectly good too. I'm going to press this button. I'll see you in a sec. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bob. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bob. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen! Oh, It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. But take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wife. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hires. That's it. That's all I've got. That's it, Chad. That's all I've got. We're going to play a game. I can't look at the two hats anymore. It's upsetting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We will go with the green frog hat. I hope you can forgive me, Evil Seedlet and DollyWhiskers. It was hurting my brain every time I looked at it. Thank you for hitting me with your mace. Let's fucking go. Oh, and now it's, of course it is. Now it's Nets. Now it's bloody Nets. You're off my top 8. Was I on your top 8? You never told me. You never told me I was on your top 8. How long have I been on your top 8 for? Goodness, I'm spoilt today. We do this. We do that. When's the last time you checked my MySpace? Bitch, I barely even know your first name. We communicate through usernames. How would I ever even find your MySpace? So chat, a little bit of a reminder. Yesterday, we spent the entire day... Turns out I am a bad shot. Oh my god, you must die! Thank you! Fuck my life. You're also my tribe. What the hell is a tribe? Yesterday I spent the entire day, I went looking for leather, which turned into a big grand adventure, which turned into building these tables. I have made... Place this in your base to tear down the barriers to other fragments. What the hell is that? I got a 20th birthday email from LiveJournal the other day, as if I set up my LiveJournal. Oh, that means new seed. That means new seed, make a new world. What? Place this in your base to tear down the barriers to travel to other fragments. Though the curse keeps Gaia's Orbis locked away, there are ways to piece the void that fills it. Do you want to explain that a little bit more clearly, Nats? I'm confused. I got teleports though. I got teleports. I built this. I unlocked the ability to turn myself into a dog. It's super duper exciting. You make a portal which is to a new world. Yeah, but surely it's a dimension. It's not like a completely different world. We... I don't know, man. I didn't look to... How big is it? That's not big. You need a fragment key. Hold a fragment key when interacting with this block to unlock the ancient gateway. The Dreadwade, the Windrider Valley. I need cobalt and I need ice. Okay, so that's... I think that's like an ender portal? Based off my limited understanding here, fragment, dragonspire, wield. I'm wondering if these are different dimensions. Either way, I can't do all of them right now. I am, however, going to make a... I'm going to make a chest. It's like maps in PoE. It's a temporary any world to fuck around with. That join link doesn't work, FYI. I'll do it again in a sec. One moment. One moment. Online play. Turn that off. Turn that on. Pack it up. Pack it in. Let me begin. Did I copy and paste it wrong? That is the code that the game is giving me. Weird it worked that time. I was joining. Have some patience. Okay. What was I saying? I unlocked these tables. I unlocked the ability to make a teleporter, which I now have 4 of in my inventory. So when we go walking around today, I can take a teleporter with me, place it down outside something I fight, and then use the teleporter gate here to teleport back to where I was, so it doesn't take me 45 minutes every single time to corpse run to the ice or the desert or the whatevers, which is good. This, we are going to make... This. We are going to make this. And I'm missing 1. I need ice and cobalt. So we're going to go back to the ice to start off. And that's generally how today is probably going to go. We're going to push out to the ice. We're going to go marauding for flesh. There's that cave that we went to yesterday. There is that encampment on the mountain that I want to go slaughter as well. Probably a me problem. Stenky, hi Nats, welcome in to the world. Do I have presents for Nats? 1, 2... I in fact do have presents for Nats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 second, chat. I just need to go. I need to go on resource delivery. Jura, thank you for the contribution and welcome in. Look, it's Sky, everybody. Look, come out here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out here. Ha. Oh, you can have you take this. Where'd she go? She's already gone. Look, she's over there. I can see it. Sky, there's a teleporter to the temple in my base. You don't have to run all the way there. I'm going to get Dolly. Dolly's coming to play! Dolly's coming to play, chat. Dolly's coming to play. I better tidy up the house. I better make ready. I better I have a spare bed? Let's be realistic. I want my wife to be comfortable, and they're probably going to live in that. They're probably realistically going to live in Sky's house and not mine. So I'm going to go into Sky's house. I'm gonna get rid of this. Under the. Can I not remove somebody else's bed? Interesting. I brought Dolly a bed. And I put a better bed for... I must leave now. My planet needs me. I'm going north. I'm going north. Do I have arrows? Do I have food? Am I actively ready? I swear to God, when I started today, I had mushroom. Did I not just... Am I losing my mind? I had mushroom skewers. What the hell happened? Huh? Nats is immediately dead. That'll be Dolly joining. Okay, I'm gonna be sensible. I'm gonna go get some mushrooms before I go out marauding for flesh. The title of today's stream is misleading. I need to get stuff first. It'll be lag. Hi, Kine. This guy? Whose guy? I'm not your guy. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your guy, friend. Splash. Splish. You're my guy? Oh, don't come in and start flattering me, you big flatterer. I need to smash these mushrooms. Can I smash this? Is there a difference between a mushroom shelf and a mushroom that's edible? Who knows? I can log if being here is causing lag. Killed a frog monster. There's a knife just levitating in the middle of the street. There'll probably be lag. I don't know why there would be lag. We've not had lag before, and we've had more people playing before. Nats is getting chain killed by the same spider. What are you doing today? It doesn't even have a health bar, and now my door won't open. What are you doing? We're having technical problems. It's definitely lag. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Oh my God, she's left. She didn't even give me time to fix it. I hear a pig. What spider are we talking about? Cool, maybe I was the one causing it, so don't be so dramatic. Like, performance-wise, the game is working fine, so I think that was a you connection issue as opposed to an us connection issue. But if you're happy not to be here, then that's I mean, I can't fix it. I can't just magically produce more internets. It's more likely the American is the problem. Relog and see if it's... Relog and still if it's seal Nats, I mean. Reconnect, Nats. I dare you. When isn't this the case? It's not always the Americans, it's just often. I'm gonna wait to get mushrooms until they fix their... I should download more RAM. Sky is now left. What is happening? We didn't have this issue the other day, and we had Nye on, we had Sky on, we had Nats on, we had Kine on. I just want mushrooms. I just want tasty mushrooms, and it's getting dark, and I don't like that. I mean, it did just have update 2. I mean, that's valid, but we're not loading anything that we haven't loaded before. Maybe it's maybe it's inconsistent. You're on update 2? But now don't be insulting to each other. Nats is trying their best. Me, on the other hand, I'm out picking mushrooms in the dark. So who is actually on now? Dolly and me. Well, she's my favorite update too. Am I not your favorite update too? Okay, I see where I stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sky is now back. Guy, your ping is not very good. Guy, your ping is 4,000. It's now 150. That's slightly better. Sky, turn back. Your ping is 4 digits. Okay, we're now down to 2 digits. That's fine. Nats is rejoining the team. I can't sleep. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You might have to deal with the dark for a bit, I'm afraid. Bonjour. No. I'm looking for mushrooms in the dark. It doesn't really matter that it's the dark. We're getting a nice bit of mood lighting. Aha! Nats, stay where you are. Where is Nats? Nats is in the base. Can somebody else try and kill the spider that Nats can't kill for some reason? Why is there an undead spider, an unkillable spider? I'm beginning to think... Do we have a glitch spider? Legit, I was hitting him and it wasn't doing nothing. I'm so confused. I'm on my way! I'm on my way. The misery and happiness today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Lizard. Hi, Spam. This guy killed him. Well, just assume that it was glitch for you and see if anything else weird happens. We're having technical problems tonight, Spam. I don't want any of that. they're having technical problems. I'm just out here collecting mushrooms. Boing. Am I heading in the right direction? I am. Ads coming up in 5 minutes, chat. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. I will be here, assuming that we haven't crashed out, which is equally a possibility, but we'll see. I'm currently not experiencing any technical issues. Hello! I see pig. Please, sir, can I have some mushrooms? Sanguine, thank you for returning your black diamond egg and borrowing a rustic egg. More mushrooms. And pressing the button, we are spoiled. Those are logs. Did I get a torch out? I feel like you guys can't see anything. Aha! I'll be honest, I'm sort of squinting. Thank you for the lurk. Nide, thank you for the contribution. Nide, thank you for returning your stormy egg and borrowing a glow egg. I hope that egg serves you well, Nye. I hope it does. I hope. And in 2025, hope is important. I think I might. I have some mushrooms. It's 2026. Is it? Did I say 2025? I mean, that was kind of inevitable, honestly. I'm surprised I've not. Well, I'm sure I have. I haven't registered the fact that I've written the incorrect date of work, but sooner or later it's probably going to happen. No. 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 Yes. 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 Okay. No. I refuse to kill a cow. The year of the Star Children. He's a star. No, he's a star man waiting in the sky. Something, something meet us, 'cause he'll think we'll blow your minds. What's that weird noise? I run. Tee-hee! Mushrooms. The whole reason I was out here... Cook all. One minute till ads, chat. May win the lotto. I have no ulterior motives. I would like to win the lottery. I would. I think most people would. I don't want an excessive amount of money, though. I want enough to be comfortable. I want enough to get a new bathroom and a new kitchen. I mean, quitting my job would be nice, but I won't hold my breath. I think we're playing through the night now at this point, right? To the north! Who's here right now? DollyWhiskers and Nats from... Oh, wait, no, we are in the same proximity. Let's sleep. Let us sleep. Sleep, please. I just dropped my knives on the ground. That was odd. Sleeping just in time. Just in time. The ad break. Oh, Nats and Sky. Lost in a... Okay, nobody can sleep. Okay. Oh my god, Nats. Oh my god. Can't even sleep. I'm going north. I might be some time. Is the game stable now? Question mark. One to the vibe. Okay, I'm going north. I'm gonna do what my title, I found hell. Dug too deep. Nats dug too deep, chat. The golem is on fire. Dug too deep. Give him a kiss. You fell. You fell for a fire golem. It's actually a good thing that it's dark, because one of the things I want to unlock requires Essence of the Void, and I think they only drop from mobs in the middle of the night. They've not done anything with these yet, have they? No, still work in progress. There's nothing here! It's just an empty room! Ow. One day, chat, you will see the game again. One day the sun will come up. The sun will come up tomorrow. Something, 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 something. And today, tomorrow, tomorrow. Hi. Nats killed the golem. Hooray. Yeah, Nance killed the golem. Hooray! That's a little bit condescending now that I think about it. Whee! It's fine, they'll forgive me. I see something small chasing something else. I see two skeletons glowing in the distance. This is spicy. Hello. Oh, it's an owl. Whoa! I killed the snake. I was hunting for mushrooms. I'm gonna put it out there, chat. If you found a bunch of green spotted mushrooms in the woods, my recommendation is you don't just eat them. That's probably... Ooh, he's there. These things drop good loot. Come on. What did he drop? What did he drop? What did he drop? Bone fragments and essence of void. Nothing good. Whoa! Okay, 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. I made that staircase somewhere around here. Here, I can see it. It's right there. Right next to the, there's one of the nice guy trees. I don't think I can... There doesn't really seem to be any major benefit of the villages yet. I'm assuming that that stuff will... Okay. Okay, you're dead too. Good. I need you. Come back. You. Up onto the glacier. I killed a polar bear. And a creepy ass void monster. I do need to kill the creepy ass void monsters as much as humanly possible. Nats, do you need help? Do you require assistance? Question mark. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I have a... I'm beginning to think I lost shit from my inventory for some reason, because I had portals and there are no portals in my inventory right now. I've come out here with no way of getting quickly home. I'm coming, Nets! Oh wait, she's safe. I still need to go get my portals. Where the hell did I... No, I still need... It's all fair Sky feeding you, but at some point along the way I've lost my portals, but I also lost those mushroom skewers, right? I was adamant I had mushroom skewers, and they disappeared too. I'm assuming I've put them in a chest without thinking. There was that machine. Either that or I used the... Oh, God. Ah! Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. I'm gonna go directly across... I'm gonna go directly across the lake this time, though. I can go home directly across the... This is why this game needs boats. I'm sure they're going to add boats eventually. I'm definitely not looking at the portals in here, am I? No, I had like 5 portals in my... I'm going to find that they were used as a crafting component of that frickin' thing that I made. Today has not gone in a straight line. You're boating awesome. This is fine. I just unlocked the memory moray eel and trilobite, which I'm sure is perfectly good. And I'm pretty sure base is directly ahead of me. Yeah, there it is. I can see it. Was this faster than walking around the outside? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Yeah, there it is. I mean, it's a nice relaxing journey, right? I can just bin stuff in the lake and it not be a problem because I can just swim past it. I can just continue and it's not a problem. Okay, I put stuff in two places. I put a bed in Sky's chest in their house. And if it's not in there, it'll be in one of my chests. And if it's not in my chest, I'm wondering if I used it as a crafting component by accident. Because I'm a dumbass. I just need... Oh, God. I just need one portal to carry around with me. Pine has joined the scratching grounds. Dum dum dum. Okay. Honey, I'm home. Let me just go rummage around in Sky's house. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Dolly has left the scratching grounds. No portal. No portal. No portal. No portal. Where I had like 4 gates and they're gone, but I also lost some mushrooms. I'm wondering if I voided them onto the floor by accident. I am so deeply confused. I'm so deeply confused. DollyWhiskers has joined the scratching grounds. I need blue kelp, which can be found here or here. It shouldn't be that complicated. I went out running in the forest. I'm wondering if I was just frantically tapping drop item as I was running through the woods. If anybody found some magical portals in the woods, they're mine. Fuck it, I'm gonna dig up. Sky might be having issues. Where's my lovely wife? My lovely wife isn't even there. Dolly is back at the base. Sorry, the spawn. Oh, Dolly probably didn't leave the scratching grounds. They probably went to the temple grounds. They didn't leave me at all. They just went to a parallel dimension. Ow. They're clearly listening because they just responded in in-game chat. Hey, DollyWhiskers. You're hot. Hey, Cursed. You're hot. Cursed, thank you for the contribution. Everybody, you're hot. Especially me. I'm hot. Cursed, how are you recovering after your party? Yeah, I did player markers to the compass, but I don't see them on the server. They're toggleable, I think. I'm old, I'm exhausted, valid. You kids and your social activities. Okay. So, in the water areas of the blue, like this, there will be... I don't see the option. It would help if I was... it's next to the server players button. There's a little crossed out symbol. Come on, Kyneth, that took me all of 5 seconds. I'm quite pleased today. It's a bank holiday. I'm in bed. Charlie's snuggling and purring. Daisy is being cute. God, I wish that was a... God, I wish it was a bank holiday here. I don't know. Dolly wants me to call in sick tomorrow because I've been sick today. But I have so much to do. I've got so much to do. I would imagine that would be an option, sir, like the majority of the other hot options. I mean, that's valid. That is valid. Also, I like it when you call me sir. Hey, look, a fish. Well, it's kind of your country's fault. It's Australia Day, which recognizes Captain Cook landed here. You can't stop blaming the British for your existence. You've done just as much to perpetuate yourself as we did setting you up over there the first time. We're not responsible for you anymore. You then proceeded to commit a genocide? Yeah. There's probably a reason that English schools don't teach Australian history in school. I know very little about Australian history. Other than the fact Hugh Jackman was in that film Australia that time. That's the only Australian history I know. They didn't teach us much either. It was whitewashed. It's much better now. Okay, good. It's one of those things. When I was at school, all they taught was, like, the Tudors. World War II, like, limited World War II knowledge, and the Tudors. Like, those were the only historical subjects that existed. Sounds like the US history. I can assure you the British have done a lot worse than the Tudors and World War II. Not that we were the bad guys in World War II, but you know what I mean. The bad guy... It's very strange to me that they... When you go to the temple grounds dimension, that it says you've left the server. I'm beginning to... There's a tent up there that I've never seen. We've got a good mix of Aussie and British American history. It was just the 90s, so it was all white. What are you doing up here? I don't think I've ever been up here with you here. Hi. Where the hell are you going? Well, he's somebody else's problem now. Oh yeah, nobody's been here before. I've suddenly, considering how much around this area we've been, I've somehow managed to find one point that nobody's seen here. American Revolution or World Wars? Is that the one with the tea party? Where you ruined all of that perfectly good tea? Oh, yes. No. Three historical periods. We did the Tudors, the Plague, and World War II. We did do some World War. We did do some plague. I vaguely remembered it just inciting a general level of fear in me because I was a small child at the time. And I was just like, what happens if the plague comes back and we all die? And then COVID happened. I did not manifest. I did not manifest COVID. I'm not. Ah! More importantly, can you believe that COVID is 6 years ago now? Dip, 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 dip. Can we all just stop getting old? No, time is a lie. It's not. COVID was 6 years ago. The sad thing is, I'm being threatened. Original lockdown was 6 years ago, yeah. Why are you being threatened? Excuse me, sir. There you go, I freed you. Don't lock me in here with you! What is he doing? Trying to learn how to slide. Yeah, it started 6 years ago. I remember packing up my things at my desk and going home, and my boss was like, we'll see you soon. Insert Chimken's real name here that I was about to say out loud. And I was like, I'll see you at Christmas. And as it turned out, that wasn't that incorrect. There was that time I got... No, what was it? I can't remember whose chat it was. No word of a lie. They said it with full chest. I went into somebody's chat when we got COVID. Like, me and Dolly, considering Dolly's chronically ill, disabled, me and Dolly went without getting COVID for a very long time. About 3 years, I think, in full. And then we eventually got COVID. And I went into somebody's chat and was like, I got COVID. Like, that's not great, is it? I got COVID. That's not great, is it? I went into somebody's chat on Twitch, and with full chest, somebody in chat, and they were being legit. This wasn't a meme, because the streamer told them off. They were like, you can't possibly have COVID. They got rid of COVID. COVID's over. Oh, no. We still haven't caught it. We still wear masks and haven't been sick since pre-Panini. Josh had COVID like 2 months ago. Exactly. The trick to not getting COVID consistently is never going anywhere and never doing anything. Though more recently, I have been scrubbing my hands. Scrubbing my hands with alcohol rub after shops and not breathing on people. That's why I win. I've had it a few times. First time was the worst. Supposedly it gets easier over time. Was out of work for almost 2 months because it made my already bad migraines even worse. I don't go out, Keck. Exactly. Okay, this time I'm going north, and this time I have my magical space portals with me. I don't know where my first original ones went. But they're lost. I've never had it. We still mask too. I really got good at washing my hands under the tap as hot as it would. Yes, the only thing that COVID taught me, other than the fact that I need, like... A lot of people you know don't wash their hands, chat. A lot of people you know A lot of people you know don't wash their hands. It gets easier over time because it does more damage to your brain and organs each time. Yeah, no, valid. I'm sure that some of my breathing problems today are still because I got COVID the once. I've been germophobic since 2012. That didn't change me. There's so many people that don't do it. The number of people I catch at work, like leaving the bathroom, having not washed their hands. It's not small. People have very short memories. But at the same time, it's gone all political now, right? A good portion, if you mention the pandemic to a lot of political people, they'll just go, oh, the pandemic was so terrible. It was so poorly maintained by the people in power at the time. Fuck that guy who was in power. They don't go, I'm still masking because it was a valid concern then and it is still a valid concern now. I'm not going to get on my box. I'm not going to get on my political box. We're having a nice Hytale stream. People are busying themselves elsewhere. Will it ever go away? No. In the same way flu is, it changes, right? There's a technical term for it. It was a pandemic. It becomes endemic. There's a technical term for it because flu will never go away, but flu, it becomes, what's the technical term? There is a technical term. Pandemic is where you have to close borders and then it has to roll backward, and it rolled backwards to being it's existent in the community, but not like tens of thousands life threatening. There's a technical term for it. Different strains. I think endemic is the right. I have to Google. This is a lovely concept. This is pandemic to end. Yeah, endemic. Epidemic. No, endemic. The disease is established within the region with stable, predictable baseline. Flu is endemic. It's stable and predictable and has a baseline level. Epidemic is the bit at the beginning. So an endemic is regional. Is epidemic overall? I don't know. It's not. Either way, it's never going to go away, but it will become like the flu is. Being in Melbourne, the city with the longest lockdowns in the world, I think maybe somewhere in Argentina is the same, and people still blame our premier at the time for everything that's wrong with the city. Epi versus pandemic is numbers and reach thing. Okay. Either way, Nat's genuine question. It will not go away, but it will become like flu, in the sense that there is always a risk of getting it if you expose yourself to it, but it's flu is less and less of a problem. On the understanding that I have had flu, I think 2 or 3 times in my life. Do you know what I found funny when I first got disabled enough to... Do you know what I found funny? Do you know what I found funny when I first got disabled enough to have to stop work and couldn't leave the house as often? The amount of people who said to me, oh, not being able to work must be so lovely. It must be so nice to not do anything all day and not have to leave the house was huge. Then when the lockdown first happened, those same people couldn't last a fucking day inside without having to go outside for fucking mental health exercises. Bullshit. As long as one person has it, it will never go away. Okay. We're gonna go wreck some fools. I hope. I was amazed the amount of people who hated getting to spend time with their other halves. 100%. Okay. Glacier. Save changes. So if I die, I can come back to this. When I was out of work, COVID, my manager was just harassing me the entire time about when I'd be back. Work does not care. I think we have this, you and I had this discussion semi-recently. It depends on the job. Okay, so last time I came here, I charged through the front. I charged through the front door. This time, I'm gonna stand in a place that they struggle. Look how many there are. Those two are just straight up killing each other. Why did he just kill his friends? Okay, I have triggered everyone. They died on the fence. Managers at bigger corporations, rather, when it's a corporation, certain things are expected. So if anyone slacks off just a little, it messes things up. Grabbing a snap, BRB, no worries. I think. I did it. They're all dead. I killed them. Now, one assumes... I'm going to assume... Ooh! 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 I got a cool new sword. And long COVID is still a thing. You can stop being sick, but you'll have certain symptoms long after. Long COVID was a difficult subject in our house because long COVID shares a lot of similarities with ME, and a lot of people were really upset about the concept of long COVID, who equally should be upset at the concept of ME. But no, long COVID was the one that everybody was popularized. It's shit's difficult. I've got some exciting new gear. Can we talk about this bed? What kind of bed is that? A lumberjack bed. They have a bow as well. 6'1", 6'1". It's basically a lootable cobalt. It's lootable cobalt. Yeah, a lot of people were upset about long COVID that should have been concerned about ME and aren't. The major positive of long COVID was that a load of people thought they were at risk of it, so they started doing studies that benefited people with ME. I suppose it's usually like that when more people experience something. While they're both equally as important, it's just not as thought. Yeah. So a lot of research went into the concept of long COVID when that happened, which actually benefited ME sufferers to a degree because they shared a lot of similarities and symptoms. The hopes being that a lot of people were hyper-focused on long COVID, that they might turn up something that could benefit people with ME. Is it? Aha! You don't need to stop. We're talking. It's an adult conversation. This is an adult channel, but I can't look at that right now is the problem, so I will get to it in a second. I'm on fire. Okay, I need to stand still for a second. Yup, I know. Suddenly able people need to be able to work from home. I'm sure we'll sort that out. Meanwhile, disabled people who'd be asking reasonable adjustments to work from home 1 day a week was told it was impossible, not to mention the accessibility that happened with everyone being available through Zoom and things was fantastic for disabled people. As soon as able people didn't need it anymore, it all went away. I'll stop now. No, you're entirely valid. Even from my perspective, Dolly, you know that they took my work from home rights away. And that was massively brain-changing for me, and I'm not nearly in as much of an ish as a place as you are. My major hope is if I end up having to change jobs this year because of the stuff that we talked about, I'll end up finding a place where I can work from home, because I think that'll be really good for Dolly. But I do not cross my fingers. Work from home is enshrined in our enterprise agreement. Is your company looking for any international employees? Is anybody's company looking for any international employees? What the fuck happened then? Just keep swinging! Got him. I can thoroughly say all well. Hey, Curse, DM me if they are. Will you vouch for me, Curse? Will you tell them that I'm pretty? There are definitely locally engaged employees. The office is in London, though. But if I can work from home, it's less of an issue, isn't it? Because I can work from home. I've been here. I've done this. Everybody is dead. I've set myself on fire in celebration. That was entirely intentional. I'm going to run back to the pool. Oh, hey! There's a ginger cat son here to see you all as well. Let me just get to this portal so I'm safe. That's a polar bear. Now, have I crashed? No? I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm fine. And my old boss is currently high up in the London post. You and I will talk, Kirst. You and I will talk if things this year go the way that I think they might. Looking at the game. He is purring like a crazy person. He's doing a snuggle. That was a live snuggle. That was a live snuggle. I'm still not going to give him treats on the table yet. But he can have treats on the ground. I love him. I love him. And there's the thumbnail picture if ever I saw one. However, this cat didn't take his pills yesterday again. So I need to go kill these skeletons because they're going to be making noises the entire time. Hi! My first sighting of the George. Good to see him doing okay. Yeah, he's doing all right. It's a constant battle with him to get him to take his medication. Yesterday, you know, there's that whole thing about cats animals being gluttons and they will eat any food that isn't locked down. We've been feeding George chicken with his pills, like just a little bit of cooked chicken with his pills to sort of like get him over the fact that he's taking medication. Yesterday he would not eat it. He did not want like roasted chicken. He was just like, no, I'm not eating roasted chicken. But today he ate one of those gross smelling yogurt for cats things that are like licky licks. They smell like the rear end of a cow. They do not smell good. I gag whenever I'm in the proximity. Ate that. That was perfectly fine. Roasted chicken? You should forbid him to take pills. Reverse psychology. So, again, because I've updated this a couple of times, I'll just say for you, Fiddy. Didn't have cancer. Was in a bandage for about a solid 2-week period, which was very lucky because usually he rips bandages off. So he ended up not having cancer and then was in a bandage. The outcome of the bandage was, once we took it off, they were going to decide whether or not he needed further surgery. And the conclusion was he didn't require further surgery. So we are currently waiting on another appointment in approximately a week. And until then, he will be on antibacterials still and pain medication. The whole benefit being he will not have to get additional surgery, because that was our biggest concern. From a entirely not self-serving is the wrong word. Sorry, I was talking about the cat and rummaging while I did it, so you didn't have to watch me inventory sorting. You don't need to watch the bit that you do not need to watch the thing that I'm doing right now. I'm sorting my inventory. Not important. The concern for us was he was going to need... The major concern for us was he was going to need additional surgeries. We, of course, would have financed it, but... we would have ended up having to claim it on insurance, which is why we have insurance, but by nature of insurance, we would have ended up having to pay more per month for him. So we would have then been in the hole for the surgery, and it's a whole thing. No cancer is a good amount of cancer, 100%. I was so fucking terrified that that cat was going to have cancer and it was going to go the way that it did last time. Because, spoilers, we have some house-level trauma in relation to cats with cancer. Which, you know, a lot of people have it, a lot of people get it. It's a terrible, terrible thing. I've almost done sorting my inventory, chat, and then we're going to go back out and hit up the next spot. Okay. But he's fine, and he does not require additional surgery. That is the biggest of deals. I need to go distribute some free stuff to people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi! Please leave my property! There was another one up here, wasn't there? No. Yeah, George is good. He is affectionate, he is snuggly, he is all over the place, he is driving us crazy with the lack of pill taking, but we love him and we were going to take care of him. Rocky Road to Dublin, yes, I can't get that fucking song out of my head.
Lizard.
I haven't even seen Seedlit. The more impressive thing is, I haven't even seen the goddamn film. Oh, hey! That's my wife! Oh my god, my wife is so fucking sexy. My wife is so fucking sexy, chat. 1 second. You're my thumbnail today. My sexy frog wife. There we go. Thank you! My sexy frog wife. This is for you. That's for you, and that's for you, and that's for you, and that's for you. Just loot. It's just ground loot. I leave. What film? Oh, Sinners. Do we not know what film we're talking about? It's called Sinners. That's what the song was in. Wait, have you not seen which? Are you just referencing the song? See, that might just know the song. I'm about 90. Yes, I'm just generally aware of the song. No, so I'm not sure how I feel about Sinners. I liked it conceptually. I've not seen it. I have a general idea of what happens in it, and I like their take on basically everything. But I'm sort of waiting for it to be accessible to me. Seedler, I'm gonna DM you a YouTube link. You should go. It's the guy in it that sings the song is from an old English TV show called Skins. I freaking love the actor that is singing it. I also put the link in chat for anybody that is wondering what we're referencing.
Unvinted.
Shut up.
Care.
How long it takes a beginner like
Shut up. I also love Skins. Yeah, I fucking love Skins. There's the link of the song that I've had stuck in my head for the entire day. I really like that film conceptually. At some point I will actually watch it, but I've read like the blurb and I'm very much here for what it is and why it is and how it is. Jura! Oh well, Jura doesn't want to see my beautiful face. Womp womp. What are you doing in here? Nance is walking through a wooden building with an open lit torch. I immediately distrust. They're gonna, you got something on your face? It's a plaster. It's a plaster. I got an injury. Assume my true form. I can do that. Also, thank you and welcome in. Pop and pop. Also, hello. Hello to you too. Here we go. Are you just up here rummaging through my things? Why is your neck in your head? I'm going now. Goodbye. That's the wrong portal setting. That's the wrong glacier. Hey, Nats, come through here. Is there a collision? Go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Go in. There they go! I think that's kid... Oh my god, actually go through... I think this is kidnapping. Whee! There we go. That might be Seedlit. I have a good memory of Skins. Good show. I've rewatched some shows I watched before and I liked, but this, I don't know how I feel about watching a show about teens fucking. I feel like the difficulty with Skins is you have to watch it like it's a product of its time. If somebody was to make that show now, it would not be framed like it was then. Like, it just wouldn't be. The political, like, framework surrounding it is just different now. At least they're only fucking each other and there's no gross predators. Well, mostly. Yeah, 100%. And it's not, like, openly graphic. Like, we're not out here saying openly graphic, but it just wouldn't be made in 2026. Which Skins? The American Skins sucked. We're not talking about the American Skins. The American Skins was a weird... They did, like, a weird... There was a whole series of them. America did the In-Betweeners, which was bad. The English In-Betweeners was really good. They did American Skins, which was very bad. I think it was like still when MTV was popular, and maybe MTV funded them. And that's not to say they were bad because they were American. They were bad because they were terrible. It was MTV. Yeah, they were just not good by comparison to the original. If you want an American Skins equivalent, I'm told Euphoria is better. Yes, even I have heard good things about Euphoria. I'm gonna die. I died. Hey, Chim, I'm Jesus. What the fuck does that even mean? Nats, I'm coming back. Don't touch my stuff. We were just talking about this yesterday. The US version of The Office is great. I will not hear otherwise. I have never watched The Office English or otherwise. But I have heard the American version is better than the English version. So I won't disagree with you there. I always say there are only two versions of US shows: Queer as Folk and Shameless. Wait, no, Queer as Folk was... Wait. We might be about to have a falling out. Let me just touch my things. Come down here. You're dead. Being Human, US one was great too. The British one was better in my opinion, but I didn't watch the entirety of the American one. I watched the beginning of it and sort of lost interest because I hadn't long finished watching Being Human. the UK version. The guy with the long black hair in the English version of I need to just double check that we're talking. It was more about that I just need to double check we're talking about the same series. Because I need to get somewhere safe. I'm really not safe where I am right now. Okay, I'm gonna hide in this roof. I'm hiding in that roof. Also, we have changed shape again. Google. Yeah, Starkiller is real good. The actor, when you hear him talk about what's his name? What's this guy's name? I can never remember his actual name. What's the actor's name? Sam Witwer. When you hear him speak about the roles that he plays, he is so passionate and so invested in the lore of the world of the characters that he plays. I would watch him talk about Star Wars for hours because he is just that invested. Queer as folk. I'm thinking as folk. Yeah, no, I disagree massively with your take on queer as folk. I get that it might have been one that you didn't watch the English one first, but Queer as Folk was like, that was peak television. I remember the bit, like, I studied the English version of Queer as Folk in university, and I just could not get on board with the American version of it. But I get watching the American version first might have swayed you in one direction or the other. Is there somebody in the building with me? Oh, it's Nets. That's fine. What was the other one? Being Human. There was a period with Being Human when this was originally on television. This guy in the middle, I think 2 was basically my first introduction to queer media, so that laced in there too. This guy in the middle, Being Human, there was a period in time on television where this man was in absolutely everything. And yes, he's very attractive if you're into that sort of thing. But fuck me, was he not? I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. I've never seen these people before. I like him. He's gone on to be in Doctor Who, and I like her. She's been in various things over the years. Oh, also, he's been in multiple things, not just Doctor Who. Being Human was good, wasn't he? Killy, he was in The Hobbit, and I don't get it. He's got it's those eyebrows. What? Can somebody explain what those eyebrows are doing to me? No. Hi. They want to tuck you into bed. He was hot in The Hobbit, not as hot as Thranduil, but no one was. I need this to hunt down where I can watch this show, Being Human. You can probably... It's old enough now. I was protect. Thank you. I was hiding in the ceiling. Pop. Pop. And where is... Why are there so many wizards? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I might have just shot Nats in the face. There is no friendly fire. The moose seem aggressive. There is something called a snapjaw swimming in the lake. And the skeletons... Oh! I'm just fucking... I need to heal. Oh my god. You both versions on Prime. US one can be watched for free. I just need to heal for a second. That all got very dramatic. Did you die? Did Nats die? No, Nats is alive. I just turned around, and then all of a sudden there was like several other guys, and one of them is one of those guys that hits like a freaking train. Where did she go? There's one skeleton walking across the... You died? There's one skeleton walking across the bottom of the lake that can fire out, but I can't hit him. Oh my god, that got very dramatic. Also, I don't need to keep on eating. Dolly's so cute. Dolly is cute. Stand still! I am not waiting around to find out what that noise was. Oh, it's moose. Meese. Nats, where did you die so I don't accidentally touch your things? Oh wait, no, never mind. I found him. I found him. Come back through the portal. Oh my god. I just picked your stuff up. Are they coming back? Am I alone here? I think I'm alone now. Da -ba -da -ba -da -da -ba -da -ba -da. I see her. She's on her way. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Everybody chill. Chop chop. I don't like the noise that this building is making that sounds like somebody pulling a drawstring. I hear Nat swimming. Why is it okay? You're a very aggressive moose. Welcome back from the ads, chat. I'm going into this cave. I might die. I've come to the conclusion that the sword is not the best way to kill those fellows. Got him. I think I need to use the big hammer. Try and clear this place out this time, because last time I was here I was very chicken. Hey Siri, how not to get eaten by big fish. There's always a bigger fish. Lava chicken. Chim's lava chicken. It is copyright free. Da 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 da. It's made up of parts of me. If you eat Chim's lava chicken, hey, be cool. Hey. Yeah, we don't want to talk about him. Did you know that Jack Black supports... I'm getting fucking shot from somewhere. Did you know that Jack Black supports a autism charity that believes that autism can be cured? Did you? Well, you do now. And spoilers, autism cannot be cured. There is nothing wrong with you. You are quite literally built different, and that is okay. There's somebody in this room firing an arrow at me every once in a while, and I can't see them. Kara, when was your birthday? Because I saw you doing a birthday stream, and I've not wished you a happy birthday, Kara. When was your birthday? How dare you celebrate your birthday and not tell me, Kara? Kara? Ground control to Kara. My birthday was Wednesday the 21st, but we've been celebrating all weekend. I'll be streaming again tonight. Well, I'm going to sing you happy birthday now because I didn't wish you a happy birthday on your birthday because I can't wish you a happy birthday unless you tell me it's your fucking birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cara. Happy birthday to you. And he's dead. I don't know how much more I could be advertised other than posting about it everywhere. Honestly, it's been a bit of a busy week for me. I completely missed it. I apologize. Sometimes, when life gives you lemons, you simply shit the bed. I can only apologize, and I will try to do better in the future. That fucking Steve song. Can I go back to the Irish song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I want to... Oi! I don't think I want... Oh my god. This is fine. was kind of hoping to find some more cobalt, and I have not been... I've not been particularly lucky. Oh, okay. Moving further down. Last time I was here, I did not go much. How many arrows have I got? I've got 100 arrows. Every once in a while, there has definitely been somebody that was still trying to hit me with an arrow, and there's that guy up there that killed me once. I'm pretty sure he spawns with a friend. No? No. Yeah, there's multiple people in there. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm trying not to... Dying down here would not be the best. When I go into a super deep dark dungeon full of bad guys, I like to not die. There's some cobalt. And there's definitely something... There's definitely something about the landscape of whatever this ground is made of. They've done it... The way that the rocks move, or the wood of the platforms, with the background audio, it sounds like somebody is constantly drawing an arrow. And it upsets me. My house sucks, my sister mother. Make a better house. Make a house a home. Nope, there's one. Ah. You go in there, you sort that, you do that. Okay, good. It's gonna take me 3/4 of an hour to unsort my inventory when I get back to base. I do like health potions, though. Health potions are good potions. That's just iron, that's just iron, that's just iron. Outside of quite literally jumping into the depths of what's below here, I think this dungeon is done. Like, there's dudes over there. But this all seems part and parcel. There's some sort of like... If I jump any further down, I'm effectively going into hell. Kara, thank you for the contribution. Kara, have you had a good birthday? That's what's the most important thing, right? It's been pretty good, yeah, good. Have you had the Taco Bell? You have, good. That's the universal Kara standard. You know it's been a good time as long as there's been Taco Bell. Okay, I think I'm done down here. I don't particularly want to go to hell. Mises! Mooses! Get out of the way. Thank you. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go back to that portal, and I'm going to go spend the next 3/4 of an hour decanting all of the shit that's now in my inventory. And then we will come back here, because I'm not done here yet. Why are you grinning like that? Why are you grinning? Why are you grinning like that? Why are you grinning like that? Did you build a house? It doesn't need it. It doesn't need this. That's just awkward. I was trying to block you. Well, it didn't really work very well. You didn't put too much thought through. Nats, if you were gonna try and mess with me, the worst thing that you could have possibly have done is break the portal on the other end. You could have just broken that portal, and then I wouldn't have been able to come back. Tools first. Tools. So many tools. Can you believe this? Can you believe this rudeness that I'm dealing with? Trying to lock me out of my own magical tower. Cobalt and iron and some coal, I guess. Turn on. Egg? I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. That definitely was an egg. That was the best egg I ever did see. 100, 100, 100, 100. Jess, thank you for returning your crystal wave egg and borrowing a carnival vibe egg. Yeah, do you ever just have a storage box in a game and then you start filling it with stuff that isn't tied to the thing that you were filling it in the first place with, and now your storage box is just a mess and you can't remember where you put anything? Because that would never be me. That would never be me. Now that Dolly's playing, I'm going to employ them to sort my inventory. Never, never. Honestly, I was expecting the inventory sorting to take significantly longer, but it didn't. We are organized. I could do with some food. Okay, you all do that. We're cooking. We're cooking. Yeah, I got those. Desert next. I need chitin. Oh shit, they did actually make a fountain. Yeah. That works for me. What did you just give me? A bucket? It's all dirty now. Took that from you, my bad, my bad. Now you have it. You are queen of the bucket. The queen of the bucket. Here's the queen of the bucket, said she. Something something bucket. Something something bucket. Where's my frog wife? My frog wife even here? My frog wife isn't even here. They're over there. Never mind. Going to the desert, chat. Trying not to vomit. It's fine. We're all okay. To the desert. Stop dying. I really would like to. I hate being... I can deal with, and when I say deal with, I can cope with, like, bad mental health and, like a period of weeks where I'm sort of, like, crawling inside my brain for a couple of weeks because of just shit that's going on. But holy shit, being sick is not very good, is it? I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take this voluntarily. It feels like my brain is in jelly. Crawling in my brain. This game, it is not real. It's made up of voxels. That's it. Crawling in my room. I'm also sick. Sick of you. I'm not sick of you, kind. I wish I was on sick leave. Is work still being a bitch now? Is work still being a big old B? I can sympathize. Kind of baby turkey. in hindsight, I probably should have fixed my gear before coming out here, but it's too late now. Also out of skewers. Put the skewers down there. Thank you, please. It's getting dark again. Or is it because I'm in a swamp? It's dark and I'm in a swamp. That's the problem. First is now on the bongo cat. Kicking my bongos. Making my way downtown. I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself. Da -da 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 -da. Okay, desert is here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna panic. No, I'm gonna get to the desert. I'm gonna put another pole down, and that's gonna be my desert pole. I think the server can have up to like 6 portals at a time. So if I put one here and one on the Flame Island, I've covered a bunch of the biomes. In fact, there's a Flame Island there that's a lot smaller and a lot scarier, less scary looking than the other one that's on the map. We'll be fine. This is where I came to get thorium initially, and then I realized the... Come on, get up there. Get up there. Thank you. I discovered a pigeon! Somebody tell the church there are pigeons in this game. Also ducks. But I'm not excited about ducks. I'm excited about pigeons. Alright, thank you for hitting me with your coat rack. It's a bit aggressive. It's a bit aggressive if you ask me. I would love to get here because that's another of the castles that I'm in. Okay, we are headed here, and there's a bunch of villages and shit here too. Okay, I know where I'm headed. Also quite dark. I unlocked the memory lemon peel tang. Is that what this is? No, that's a dandelion. What the hell is a lemon peel tang? Tang is a fish. Apparently I unlocked the memory of a fish while stood on top of a hill. Impressive. Lots of angry turtles. I need... C. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just getting artsy-fartsy screenshots. Look at that moon. Fibbed. Fibbed, you say? Fibbed. Indubitably. Not going in there. I see a vulture. They really did. Again, not to draw the comparison to Minecraft because this game is very different, but they really did achieve, like when you got a what's the word, a texture pack for Minecraft. One of the first things they always tended to do is make the sky look absolutely insane in comparison to the base Minecraft game. You look at this. This is vanilla. This is unmodded. That looks pretty, and I like it. Sandstorm. Hi. I'm headed for that castle to kill some of your buddies. There are other buildings around here, but that castle is like the one I have at home. Got him. What are you? Down. It's like, you know, that's a cave. On the map, that looks like a building, but it's honestly just a square rock. Assuming that's what those are further up as well. There's another one of those large guys there, which I should probably go kill. Large man with sword! Not that one. That one's less important. Hey! If I was a fish... How does that sentence end? Tell me how that sentence ends. They do make pleasant noises, don't they? Kara, you have been timed out because you repeatedly punched me in the mouth. How dare you! Yeah, I would like to put another... I'm still here. Oh, you failed terribly. Sorry, I read that wrong. Another... I know you're not talking to me. What happened? Or maybe perchance. That's a cool looking ladder. I like that. I like that a lot. Put some more resources. There's another... Yeah, down there. I see you. Okay, so we do have some torches, so let's light up the place. What happened then? Oh, sometimes I'm not entirely sure what triggers it. If you put something down on a block, they collapse from underneath. And I don't know what keeps making it happen, but it has happened repeatedly. I know there are traps in this game, so you can do like pitfalls. Can't possibly be out of torches. Okay, we're good. We good? We're good. Gonna get rid of this. We're gonna bin stuff over the edge because we're litterbugs. Sarah, thank you for hitting me with your sword. I was getting attacked in my own chat. Take this, take that, put that there. So if I do this... Sure that won't end up in... Should I fix this? Because somebody might come through this portal and end up falling... I'm pretty sure they won't. So I shan't. Desert. Save. So if I go through this now... Sanguine, thank you for the contribution and the button press. Game will lag while I teleport. No, it sent me... If I go through this, do I fall off? No, you always come out of the entrance. That's fine. So we've got a little setup in the old desert. We got a little hub. You know, a hub. Not to be confused with the hub. Never the hub. What is going on in the village? Sanguine, thank you for hitting me with your cabbage. Your stinky dragon cabbage. Why your dragon cabbage so stinky, Sanguine? I do need to go to the desert for chitin. Chitin, however it's pronounced. I'm not stinky, you are stinky. I'm pretty sure I'm not. My mother had me tested. I'll have you know, I showered today. That doesn't mean you don't stink. You showered today. Did you shower in the last 5 minutes? You could have done anything this afternoon. Anything. You could have been rolling around in poo. Chitin is like hitin. I'm being told the opposite. Somebody in chat, the sky keeps telling me it's chitin. I'll have you know it is summertime in the southern hemisphere. I'll have you know, Nye, that you're pretty. Sarah, thank you for hitting me with your katana. Okay, he's dead. Oh, hey! Bonk. We're not doing any damage to each other! Keep up with this. Now that's a new game you could play. He's lost it! Go down here. Secret stop, secrets. Secrets. I mean, chat, I'm just rummaging through people's houses. Oh, and there's, yeah. Where are we going? Back to the desert. What was I in the desert for? Why are you snooping in my house? Pissing in the corners. I am pissing in the corners. That's kind of sus. You're kind of sus. In fact, how dare you? Are you the police? No, I'm not the police. I did go out there to put my cabbage seeds in the box, and I did not put the cabbage seeds in the box. Yes, I'm not the police. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to pretend to be the police. So stop telling people that I'm the police, because I'm not the police. I approve. Wow. Cobalt, heavy leather. It might be good to start trying to level up some tables. That's the next thing I need to do. Need to kill some stuff in the dark. I also really, really, really want to plug the crystal into this. But I think once I use this, it's like a one and done. So I can make the now missing... I've now got one of each crystal. Placed in the Dragon Spa Wield, there are frozen forests in which not even an outlet. Yeah, we can go to 3 entire dimensions. That's 3 entire dimensions worth of streaming. Thank you for the hydrate. Thinking what is the best to do next. And I think I need to go to the desert. I think the desert is a good idea. Can we sleep before I go? Good news, chat. I'm getting LinkedIn notifications. Waiting on Nats. God, where the fuck is she? Here she comes. She's on her way. We've been through the desert on a horse with no name. You can see her. Going to Skyview, chat. We're going to Skyview. She's walking round her house. She's going in the front door. Closed the door as she went in. She's on the bed. Nance, do not go anywhere. I have something for you. Bed. 3 beds. I'm going back to the desert to find some chitin or chitin or however you pronounce it. One day I will go through that in one go, but today's not that day. Okay, good. What is nearby that looks interesting? It's pronounced shitin. It's not pronounced shitin. You're pronounced shitin. Trust me, bro. Nobody who says bro like that ever has your best interest in best interest. It's I don't believe you. If I was something that had chitin, we're probably guessing the giant like boneyard shit, right? There's gonna be a bug of some kind that drops it. I don't like the fact that there's a poison thing on the floor in this area. Is that water? Oh, it is. Oh, it's so brown. Everything's so squishy. More shells, less bone. I assumed that there would be giant bugs in this area. Because I know there are like wasps and shit flying around in certain points, but I had assumed that these would be there. Like there's one there. Where did... And a chicken for some reason. Mr. Bug, where did you come from? They dropped what I needed. Or like scarabs and hard shell. The wasp dropped what I needed. I just need to find out where they live. Can I ride a gazelle? I cannot ride a gazelle. It's also an antelope. I know there are like... There's like... Oh! We're fine. I know there were some like buggy-like structures back towards where we came into the desert, and there's another wasp there. I'm just a terrible shot. I'm just a bad shot. I'm just a bad shot. There we go. What the fuck is that? Is that a meerkat? That is a meerkat. Stand still. Oh god, this game knew exactly what it was doing. Compare the meerkat.com, compare the market.com, symbols. That line is only really relevant if you know what compare the market is. Is Compare the Market an international company? Have you ever heard of a website called comparethemarket.com? I studied those ads in college. They suck now. They do, yeah. The difficulty I had with those was they kind of outlived their stay. They have not really changed since the dawn of time. They have not really changed since the dawn of time, and they're probably due an update. They were funny for about 5 minutes. Ew. 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 Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? I don't like it. I'm just gonna put it out there. I disagree that this is a place I want to be. And you just know that there's a giant queen at the bottom of this. There's skeletons. Everything's making noise. And still I'm going down. This is a horrendous sounding area. This is a horrendous sounding area, right? They're not particularly tough. They just suck.
Lizard.
Lizard over there, you can see it. I'm so itchy right now. Is anybody else itchy right now? Yes, I'm itchy. I'm just gonna walk through this entire cave scowling the entire time. I'm definitely getting the material that I needed, but at what cost? They don't really seem capable of doing too much damage to me. Honestly. I'm wondering if this is just the desert equivalent of the spiders and you just have to deal with them. What the fuck is that? That is a giant skull-faced scorpion.
I've never seen one before. No one has, but I'm guessing it's a white hole.
A white hole? What's a white hole? Hey, Dolly, are you really enjoying the noise of this environment that I'm currently in? It's great. Stein just got killed by a bear, a scorpion, if you will. Honestly, I was expecting like I was expecting loot. I was expecting to like get down here and find like I mean, that'll do. No, that's just iron. That won't do. Tara has finally been timed out for beating me with a pool noodle. My dude, you are in a... That snake has other things to worry about. Yeah, there's another one. Okay, can I remember how to... These remind me of the bugs in Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. Anybody seen that film? I do need skeletons. Not like that. Hello? No, apparently you can't break them. One. Why are there so many of the small ones in this basement? Why are you all here? I do not want to go any further down than that. Me too. Oh, yeah, I've got red connection. We've lost frames all of a sudden. My internet dipped for a second then. Sorry, I hadn't realized. There's a lot going on in this room. It might be the area. That seems okay now. Let me just... You're at least full minute behind us, streaming with hard refresh for me. Okay, let me... We've dropped some frames and my connection speed was in the red. Let me get out of here. Gosh, I thought it was me. No. The game is brand new, so it's not going to be perfectly optimized the entire time. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Is that out? Yeah, we're out. Good. Well, that was useful. I'm going to go back to that church. Let me know if it recovers. I haven't got like a hardware spike, like okay, it's back to normal if you have a big delay, hard refresh. That was probably the inside of that bit, that there was a lot going on in there. All simultaneously on top of each other. Also, the ads are going, and we had 5 people on the server at the time. Also, I'm streaming. Is probably screams the benefit of setting up a Hytale server as opposed to connecting to the world, but I'm not sure I'm there yet. So I did get an interesting metric. I did read an interesting metric. Whether or not this is true, I don't know, but take this with a pinch of salt. Hytale operates server level at around 25% of the capacity required by a Minecraft server. So we have currently got 5 people connected to my PC right now, including me, mind you. I'm also Twitch streaming. If you were to set up a server or at this degree and have everybody connecting to it simultaneously, if somebody was running it personally and streaming at the same time in Minecraft, you would quite literally explode. Is there already hosting available? There is, yeah. But what I'm saying is, the fact that this game is running this well with this many people connected to me and I'm live streaming, 1 minute is not too bad of a delay. It could be worse. Yeah, they had hosting for it basically immediately. It's sort of on the list of things I might do. Me and Nats discussed doing one between the two of us. And I would be curious to see how the server aspect of it works. But having just put down the Minecraft server, and with everything that's happened to us already in 2026, I'm not in a rush to spend the money. Okay, I got some chitin. Cobalt there. I'm looking at leveling up my tables. I need heavy leather and cobalt. I can do the tanning rack. Your max. Need even more chitin there. I need more cobalt. Okay. So you're getting an upgrade. Okay, my tanning rack is now maxed here. I need heavy leather and cobalt. Heavy leather and cobalt, I can find that towards the north. I need to make some arrows. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, just to put it into context, considering I've been streaming for 3 hours, we've dropped 8,500 frames. 1.3% of the stream has been dropped, and I'm pretty sure that happened all simultaneously just then. So, who knows? Is the delay back up to speed, Dolly? Yeah, back to usual. It's probably a combination of that zone I was in and the, you know, whatever was just happening. I will not stress. Yeah, if you were privately hosting an equivalent number of players on a Minecraft server, we wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, basically back to normal. So yes, if you need another reason to pick up Hytale, consider it actually runs online connectivity stuff straightforwardly. That's all my leather in one place. I need to go north for cobalt. I also need to build some of this. I have no light leather. Ah! I'm gonna stop shooting Sky. I realize they can see me. I need light leather. I found my mushroom skewers. They were, and those spare poles. You know, at the beginning of stream, I said I lost some mushroom skewers and some spare poles. I found them. I found them. Turns out I just bin them on the floor. Night, good night. Sweet dreams. Hope you sleep well. What is everybody doing? Is my wife here? My wife is here. Can anyone spare light leather? Alright. Isn't my wife cute? I particularly like the earring. Let me look at you! Nope. What do you do with a lily? Put it... I just own this now. I will keep it in my inventory forever, Dolly. Why is this being all homophobic all of a sudden? What is being all The roof? Okay. Dolly cute as fuck. Dolly is cute as fuck. I will never stop telling them that. I had a direction I needed to go. I needed to go north through the ice region. I need to go back to your black. I need to go back to your mountain, Seedlit. I need to go back to your mountain, and I need to get some more gold. That area, that general area. Ah. Time brought me a gift. Okay, where are you going? We're going to the glacier. Save changes. And pop. Oh my god, with the teleportation. Okay, you can go through the back of the portal if you walk through it backwards. We are headed, like, up this direction. There is also something here which we didn't get to before. We're out marauding for flesh. That seems like a good direction to go. I'm gonna... Where am I going? Delete that. If I head across the river and then up through that basin and then along the beach, I can hit whatever that is. Try not to fall into that giant hole. I'm gonna kill this bear. How did he not drop leather? Okay, he did. It's fine. I need heavy leather anyway, so we now need to kill bears wherever we're going. Rachel, thank you for returning your carnival egg and borrowing a dragon egg. Don't tell Sanguine that the dragon egg is back in play. You'll never hear the end of it. A white hole? What's a white hole? I heard that. You heard nothing. Suck my fat one? What's a fat one? Chat, do you know what a fat one is? What is she talking about? Oh my god! Chat, she's crazy. Imagine if there was a trading mechanic for that and I just never told you. Is that a buffalo? That is a bison. They drop heavy leather? Heavy leather. Could be a thing. Oh, I know how to do it. I'm just not gonna. I could totally do that for you, Sanguine. I'm not gonna, though. I'm mean. I'm big old nasty. Hi. But my persona is a dragon. Of course I need a dragon egg. I think you mean your avatar. You mean maraudering? I do not mean fucking maraud. Stop saying maraudering. My wife can't stop saying the word maraudering. Does that look like a spine to anybody else? Sarah, thank you for hitting me with your boomerang. Please, sir, can I have another? What is this? I think it's just... I think it might just be the way that the... I'm also very injured. I think it's the way that the ice looks. It's not actually anything. It's just these little holes. I think if I was to fall into one of those, I would... There's something down there. What is that? It's flowers. Never mind. Got him, and there's something ominous and blue happening over there. Need 500 pictures of... I need 500 pictures of Spider-Man's secondary hole on my desk by tomorrow morning. You don't have a desk. He doesn't have a desk. Sorry, did you just hit me with a dildo? Kara. I can't sign off on that, Kara. And I do it again. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. I'm gonna finish him off. Don't use that sort of language when talking about hitting somebody with a dildo. Phrasing. What is this ominous blue glowing? Hello? Good. More heals. More heals. More heals. Thank you for the emotes. Thank you for the disco. I do not like their sounds. I do not like green eggs and ham. I don't think our town is very safe. Build a wall. Good job, Kara. Hi, Stuff. How's it going? I see a village in the distance. Is it a nice village? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not. And head off now, I'm knackered. Good night, Nets. Sweet dreams. Thanks for having me. No worries, anytime. Good night, Nance. Probably not long for it at the rate I'm going, honestly. Though, having said that, I've made it, like, I was concerned I wasn't going to make it 2 hours. It's 3.5 hours. I would like to stop feeling like death now. Can anybody in chat organize that for me? Or maybe surrender the dragon egg, maybe. I'm not a doctor. Organize what? You and me both. I do not. Kara, something crawled inside of me this week, and I've been not in a good way. Gonna stay over my bedtime and no one is gonna stop me. You're an adult. Why'd you have a bedtime? Are you working right now with all of your are you working all right? Are you working right now with all of your health stuff? I haven't asked. Oh, a troll. Boop. What's a bedtime? When a mummy bed and a daddy bed loves each other very much. Nopa is still on sick leave through end of February. When a mummy bed and a daddy bed loves each other very much kind, sometimes they make a wish. And they have intercourse. Sounds gay. I mean, did you just assume the gender of these beds? What the fuck is that? A wooden shield? They wish for intercourse. Yes. They wish for intercourse. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the wall of bones, probably not that cool. Why does this feel like a door? And there's ice behind it. That is a tile. Honestly, I'm kind of here for that as a tile pattern. Looks like a door. It's not a door. Just a wall of tiles, but I'm kind of here for it. I'm gonna scare the neighbors away by having walls made out of skulls. May, welcome in. Nice to see you. It's been a bit. I would like to point out to you, Rachel, that you can't give Sanguine the egg. It doesn't work like that. Go and fight. Yeah, go swim with some whales, Sanguine. That seems like a really small thing to do. How's it going, May? I hope you're good. I'm broke, not happening. They're literally your neighbors. Where does Sanguine live that he's neighbors with whales? In the winter, it's freezing. I would die. Your weenie peenie might fall off if you swam with whales in this weather. We won't be able to call him Sanguini with the weenie peenie. We'll have to call him Sanguini with the no peenie. Been dealing with the polar vortexes and stress from ice, so I've been hunkered down. That is entirely valid. Just to clarify, that wasn't a criticism that I've not seen you in a bit. I just hope you're well. I didn't mean it to come off like a criticism. You know what I say, May? If you're not here, I just hope you're good. Well, not to dox myself, but I don't live close to the ocean. That's not. I feel like you've got. I feel like you don't understand what doxing is. Yeah, fuck eyes. Yeah. I know they killed somebody else. The fucking idiots. Yeah, as long as you're, you know. I just want you to be alive, mate. You don't have to be here. Yes, my peenie would fall if I jumped into the ocean. You could wear a wetsuit. This entire base seems very strangely absent of life, considering I killed somebody on the way in. I'm not entirely sure that this is... like, feels like spawning isn't happening. I need to go down there. Like, it feels like I should have been fighting this entire time. I've been watching people play this, and I'll be getting it next month. Really fun, really a massive amount of fun. I think my main review of it is it's Valheim and Terraria before it's Minecraft. The only similarities with Minecraft is blocks and survival. So if you go into it with like a non-Minecraft take and just have some fun. Because inevitably a good number of people have been coming in and going, isn't this just Minecraft? It's not. Beans? Beans to you too. There's another volcano. Holy shit, that's a big one. That's what she said. There's another one of these villages. Any other way down from there would have probably been better than what I just did. Bunk. Oh my god, with the frickin'... Okay. I can see what they've done. I can see what... Oh my god, why are you in here? It happens to be my birthday tomorrow. I'm getting old. How old are you? You're so fucking old, man. So fucking old. Doing anything nice for your birthday, Sanguine? I have to remind me I need to sing your birthday tomorrow. Bro's like 20. No, he's old. He's old, Kine. He's old, Kine. He's so old. Older than the hills, they say. I'm turning 25. He is so a baby. Sanguine is such a baby. I take it back. I take everything back. Sanguine, tiny baby. Still feels weird. Ask me when you're pushing 40. Tell me how you feel when you're pushing 40, San, and then we'll talk. Is that a goat? It's a sheep. It's a baby sheep. Ages of state of mind. Oh, I don't know. Do you want me to list off the... I don't want to be too... So I'm going to ask your permission to do something. I don't want to be too sort of morose. But let me tell you some of the stuff I've been dealing with as a 37-year-old in the last few weeks. Do you want me to tell you? You need to give me permission. I don't want to just sit here and moan for the next 3 hours. Age is a state of body. Exactly! That's it! Age is a state of body! Kirsty's got it. I say this as someone who will be 44 this year. It's all well and good to do the whole, oh, like, age is only a number thing, but if you've got, like, a health condition of any kind, and the older you get, the more pronounced these things become. It is a time. I was thinking in context of how you act. My father hasn't said many things I keep to heart, but he's the one who taught me that you have to grow old, but you never have to grow up. I also, like, I know there are people out there. There are people out there in the world that will look at the fact that I stream video games on the internet at 37 and go, "Wow, why is he playing video games at 37? He's such a square." To those people, I say, do you not like things? Do you not have any semblance of joy in your life? Do you not have hobbies? It would have been, like, realistically, we would have never been together in the first place. But imagine if DollyWhiskers, considering how much I stream these days, imagine if DollyWhiskers was a person that was like, "Oh, I don't want you to stream. I don't want you to stream. You're..." Those same people probably crash out over men chasing a lump of leather around a field court. Ugh. Don't get me started on sports. Like, honestly, no judgment, but I don't get it. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Honestly, the thing that I always come back to, with this shit, be yourself. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, I really couldn't give a shit. And you shouldn't give a shit either, because all of those people that will tear you down for the things that you like, if you like reading comic books or trading card games or playing video games, all of those people that will tear you down for liking those things because they've determined that they're like a young person pursuit, don't know what the thing is in the first place. I mean, I personally enjoy some sports, but also go, it's just a game if my team person doesn't win. Be kind to each other, chat. Do it for RightBigChimken. Do it for old Chimmers. That bearded man on the internet that entertains you for free. Well, not all of you for free. Some of you sub to me, but you know what I mean. Chimmers. Because fuck. Life is too short. Life is too short to be tearing somebody down for enjoying video games. You're double sub to me? How are you double sub to me? Ugh. Sub and through turbo? Okay. That does, you know. We do get a kickback for that. That is true. Did everybody log off? Everybody logged off. Where is young Kyan? There's skeletons there as well. Let's see what Sky means about the village not being safe. That's it. Okay, we're gonna wrap up, chat. That bear is huge. You could say he is unbearably large. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna back out. My headache is getting worse, and I've not taken pills in a number of hours. Chat. I stayed to the end. We're home. Chat, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Hytale. Congratulations on the trophy win. Hytale is sticking around. I'm having a large amount of fun. I think there's sort of an inevitability that we will have to reset because we migrate to like a server environment. I need to look into pricing because I know Nat sort of talked about doing one between the two of us as like a community type thing. But right now, I'm having a massive amount of fun. Hytale usually would be a Monday, Tuesday, Friday game, but I played it this weekend because I am sick and have remained sick. I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. The one positive is my foot no longer hurts, so assuming that my foot repaired itself throughout today, hopefully tomorrow morning I will feel better. Update 2 already updated how all works, not exactly sure what it changed. So, from what I understood about the limited reading that I did, you could upgrade through the tiers of different ores, but it didn't make a sizable difference in terms of what you were mining and what speed it mined. But now, if you have a thorium pickaxe, it massively outperforms a crude pickaxe, and they proper differentiated the tiers because up until now the tiers weren't too massively different. But I don't see Hytale going away anytime soon. But having said that, I do not intend to play again this week. The plan is Monday, Tuesday this week to play Warframe because there's a story quest that in Warframe that I've been putting off. And it's about a 5-hour log experience, so I'm going to split it across 2 days and hopefully I can wrap it up. So if we're not finished with Warframe by the end of Tuesday, that will also be Friday's stream. Major refactor of the ore placement in all zones. Oh, I didn't know this. So that will only affect us in chunks that we haven't gone, and as much as people been exploring, we've not explored very far. And there's also some explanation, or at least how I've seen people talking about it, where you have Orbis, which is like where all of the main components and story shit happens, where the forest temple, the temples and stuff are. And then the further you go out, the more procedurally generated it gets. So I'm assuming once they do the world generation update, which I know is coming, we'll be able to see all of that new content by traveling like 5,000 blocks in a specific distance. And the good thing about that is, obviously, considering what we've used today, there are teleporters that we can employ to get really far away and sort of reset up and get really far away and reset up. Honestly, I'm part of me really wants to keep this world as long as humanly possible, but that we will be gaming around how we will be gaming around how certain aspects of like the portal to the forest temple works and so on. We'll see how it goes. But chat, Warframe Monday, Tuesday, possibly Friday if I can't get it done. And that's it. That's the outline for the week. I feel like fucking I feel ill, but it is also 11 o'clock now, so I am flagging towards the end of the day. Please cross your fingers for me, because I might go to work tomorrow if I'm feeling marginally better, and some healing vibes would be appreciated. I will see you tomorrow. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. I got Volt Prime, Fast Bros. I got Volt Prime too. We could match, we could match. I'm really glad you exist, chat. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm also really proud of you for existing, chat. The world is a dark, scary, social, economic, political nightmare right now, and the fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis is something to be massively proud of, and I'm so proud of you for being alive. A couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content, you do not need to be in chat, you do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on your existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence that little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point in the stream I invite everybody still listening to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word, and it is a type of energy that we've been putting out into the universe for quite some time now, because fuck can be a good thing or a bad thing. You can go, fucking hell, I love Hytale. Fucking hell, I really appreciate all of the community support that I've had over the last few months, especially with George, especially with Life, especially with the gifted subs that I got yesterday, especially with the people that are just sort of in general interacting with me on a regular basis through Discord, through streams, whatever. I'm so lucky to have the community that I do, and I really appreciate you all. We'll do the negatives. Sangrin, happy birthday for tomorrow. I will sing you your birthday song tomorrow if you come into stream. Remind me. The bad ones: fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE, fuck the British Labour government, fuck intolerance of all kinds, fuck transphobia, fuck losing people too soon, fuck epilepsy, fuck Sjogren's disease, fuck Parkinson's disease. What else have we got from chat? Fuck dictatorship, fuck Trump and his cronies, fuck I love Hytale though, that's a positive. Fuck ICE, fuck ICE. People are being killed. And I can sit here very comfortable in the UK sort of going, people are being killed. I don't know what's going to happen this year, and I hope that we'll come through it okay, and just know that the frog and chicken community is an accessible one. I can't promise that everything's going to be good. I can just continue to tell you that I'm so proud of you for being alive, and I'm so proud of you for just keeping on going, because I look out at the world right now. With all of the stuff that we've dealt with since the end of last year with George and Dolly's health and my health and just all over the place, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that all of this is going on, and just know that you're welcome here. The community is an accessible one. I do my very best to remain as accessible as possible. Yeah. Fuck all the people on the Epstein list. Fuck Erica Kirk. Fuck Erica... She's the latest person that people are suggesting on the internet has been replaced by a doppelganger. I do love the weird tangents people's brains go on. Not that I have any interest in her as a human being. Not that I have any interest in her as a human being or her politics or everything, but I do enjoy these. They did Avril Lavigne as well at one point. Apparently Erica Kirk has been replaced by a doppelganger. I did read a very specifically detailed sort of paragraph of information about how Charlie Kirk getting was all a ruse, and he's living somewhere in witness protection, and his wife has been a replacement. Fuck Nicki Minaj. What the fuck has Nicki Minaj done? You couldn't possibly just be an awful person. Gotta be a doppelganger. But I do love the weird sort of like hoops that people's brains have to jump through to get them to sort of a place where it's okay. Kissing ass with Erica Kirk. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is MAGA. Nicki Minaj is MAGA. I didn't know that. That's news to me. Not that I have any interest in Nicki Minaj, but I definitely don't do now. She's been weird for years. Yeah, I didn't really have any interest in her before, and I definitely won't do now. I'm going to find somebody to raid. I would really appreciate if you stuck it out for the raid. There are some raid messages in chat. Just give me a minute while I find somebody completely random, because I raided a really nice person yesterday, and I would like to double up on the raiding of nice people. Funnily enough, Keizo VA, who I raided yesterday, is alive again. I could just throw you in that direction, because they were a very pleasant person to speak to. Let me just have a quick whiz through this list. Doesn't that mean Chrome? Chrome is on holiday and has been for a little bit. I've DM'd Chrome a couple of times. Last I heard they were on holiday. They're fine, but they're not streaming on a Sunday at the moment. Let me find somebody. I fucking hate this. Is so goddamn stressful. You have no idea how stressful this is every single time. I have no idea what that PNG tuber is, but I'm scared of them. What is this a rat? This is a very pink rat. Ichiru Shive, autism rat streamer who loves strawberries. Sure, we're gonna raid Trinketo. Autism rat streamer who loves strawberries. You'll see. I'm gonna send you in their direction. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow with Warframe unless work implodes my brain or I am just so impossibly sick that I can't be on stream. Oh, we're gonna raid Trinketo. Go show them some love. Go show them some community support, which I know you're capable of. Literally choosing someone to raid was the worst part of streaming. Honestly, if you're uncomfortable with it, sometimes it's okay not to. But if I've got reasonable numbers, and I do know that my numbers are semi-reasonable right now, I saw it. Thank you very much for being here. If you've enjoyed my content and aren't following, I'd really appreciate if you dropped a follow. Sometimes it's just nice to pass that shit on. And you just have to cross your fingers that you're lucky and they're not a horrible person. No? Warframe, tomorrow, be there or be square. I love you all. Goodbye.